3rd, 2026. Tomorrow is America's 250th birthday. I said that before in a previous video last year. I fucked up and it was a 249. But close enough. Fuck off. But other than that, let me show you the traffic here, because when I looked at the Google Maps to go to Jones Beach, yes, anything with the word beach in it, I'm going to replace it with bitch. But anything with the, like the traffic there was just astronomical for the traffic there, because of either the show, the pre-show, or B, the fucking heat here, mate. Oh my God. Like, if Europe is in the triple digits and the East Coast in the triple digits, I'm surprised that Salt Lake City, Utah, or Las Vegas, like Nevada or Death Valley is able to keep cooler than here. Okay, maybe not Death Valley, but the other two I just mentioned, yeah, they're able to stay much cooler. Hell, Melbourne, Florida is considerably more cooler than here in the rest of the East Coast for some reason. Because with temperatures reaching pretty much 100 degrees Fahrenheit, what feels like temperatures that feel like the surface of the fucking sun. Yeah, no shit. It's fucking, well, not only Delhi, but fucking oppressive. Extremely high humidity and heat, making it feel like 105 to 115 for this consecutive heat wave. And yes, I get it. It's July. It's the hottest month of the year. Yes, understandable. But for the temperatures to be 30 plus degrees above normal for the lows, and same thing for the highs, and for it to be consecutive for like multiple days. Now, if it's like a one-off thing, well, it's fine, I guess. If it's a one-off thing, it happens once a year or whatever. Okay, whatever. If it's gonna happen more than once, then really, global boiling and climate change really do exist, and people up top really need to take that shit seriously. If they don't take that shit seriously until last minute, then there's no way of preventing it, and thus we have to basically adapt to it, and thus 90% of humans here and Americans cannot adapt. Either because some of us are colossal fat asses, or B, because we refuse to adapt. Like how our government refuses to acknowledge global boiling and climate change. And to the right, we'll probably say it's fake news. But if I start talking about that shit, we'll be talking about politics. And right now, I don't want to really talk about politics because, well, it's not the time for politics yet. And it might not be for this video, but you get the point. The point is, people in higher ups and the oligarchs basically need to understand that, I don't know, 93 degrees Fahrenheit at like damn near midday when it's not even the hottest point of the day. Yeah, that's something. That's something to behold. But two, holy shit, going to work overnight, working throughout the night to the next day, like, oh my God, you do not understand how oppressive that. Oh yeah, it's gonna go down to like 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh yeah, with the oppressiveness and the feels like basically reaching 90, motherfucker. Places in the city at 3 a.m. I think experienced, LaGuardia I think was at 91, and the city was like 93 degrees Fahrenheit at 3 a.m. And yes, they are cities, so they are heat domes, and they basically have the heat island effect. That makes more sense. I can understand that why. But let's not use the city, for example. Let's use on Long Island, where you can't really have much of a heat dome, unless you're on Long Beach. Let's say, I don't know, a lot of places on Long Island, or even upstate. Let's look upstate. Overnight, yeah, 70s to 80s. And here's the thing, not just here, but probably upstate upstate for the highs reaching 90s to 100 as well. The coldest you could probably find is in Canada. And even then, they're basically flirting with the mid 90s. What I'm trying to also say here is the whole East Coast and also Europe is burning. To have two different continents experiencing such a heat wave, and by the way, Europeans and Asians and other people from other continents and countries coming for the World Cup. Now you understand why you shouldn't underestimate American weather as well. This is why, especially with Lost in the Plot, when he says American heat waves have nothing on British heat waves. I don't know, British or American, whichever. Basically, British heat waves are much less offensive than American heat waves. I know this motherfucker go around, but still, better be safe than sorry, you know. Okay, motherfucker. I don't know why the fuck you stopped for that motherfucker, but okay, whatever. So, what I'm trying to say here is, if Richmond is at 100 degrees Fahrenheit, if DC is basically at 100, if Jersey is at 100 plus, like, and then you add in the feels like, and I'm just talking about raw air temperature. Factor in the dew points, fuck off. Like, you're looking at horrendous temperatures. Like, you think the whole fucking continental America is just Death Valley at this point with all these temperatures here? You think this is like putting the Sahara, like the whole the Sahara desert, or the whole Egyptian country, or even like Death Valley or every other desert in the fucking world into a single continent? You know, the continent's heat all into one. The only difference is that we don't have like that, like, you know, drastic highs and lows where like the high could be 112 degrees Fahrenheit and the low could be 25 degrees Fahrenheit in one day. Of course, that's exaggeration, but you get the point. What I'm trying to say here is, god damn, is it oppressive out here. Like, it is so oppressive. And I will also show you the I mean, you're seeing it right now, but I'll also show you the amount of traffic I saw on the parkways on the Meadowbrook and the Wantagh when looking at the maps was, it rivals, like, you know how at the 4th of July when everyone tries to leave at the same time? That's what it is. It's basically that. A lot of people, once they see the initial fireworks, once you see the main event of the fireworks, and basically there's the last event of the fireworks, people gun it to their cars because they know that the traffic is going to be preposterous, and it's just gonna basically drive them insane. Oh, and did I forget to mention that there ain't no bus lane on Meadowbrook for the N88 select bus service for them to use to basically beat the traffic, because fuck you if you want to use a bus to the bitch, because Bruce Blakeman doesn't want to give you a bus lane. Although they are working on the busway between Midtown New Hempstead Transit Terminal and Westbury, so maybe give them some time, I guess. All right. Otherwise, look at the traffic here, and it's not even rush hour too. I mean, with the video here, I think you could with this app I'm having, you could probably also see the time. It's not rush hour. You would think this is like rush hour traffic. It's not. This is just traffic. And this also affects Nice bus service, or Suffolk bus service, or service. It affects service. I'm also going to show you as well. I'm going to show you going northbound both Wantagh and Meadowbrook, and you're wondering how am I going to do that on the Loop Parkway if both going southbound is full of traffic. Well, that's where the Robert Moses Causeway is there. I don't know if that causeway is also full going south. I didn't actually check. Can't really check now, but we'll actually check. I'm pretty sure it's also full of traffic too, because it's also a bottleneck. But hey, we get to see that shit too. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, the last time we had probably hit these triple digits consecutively was probably back in 2012. You know, probably, I think it was 2012. Someone could correct me if I'm wrong, but it might have been 2012. You know, the year where people thought the world would die. And Y2K. And earlier in September and October. Last year. Regardless, what I'm trying to say here is, this heat hasn't been felt for so long. And again, this is all caused by a super El Nino that is basically fucking us over right now anally. So you can pretty much tell how much this is affecting the climate here. And if we're going to get barrages of heat wave after heat wave, then quite literally we're cooked. Well, we're not only being cooked, we're being grilled and barbecue Texas Roadhouse smoked. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Look at the traffic here. Yeah. This is all going towards the bitch as well. And this is going towards the city of Long Beach, if anything. Yeah, and then look at these snobby little fucking Wall Street faggot fucking fucks. Whatever. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is Holiday plus America 250 plus Air Show that was supposed to be in Memorial Day, but he moved to here because of a special event, and next year they're gonna move back to May. But all that shit combined equals this. Welcome to Long Island in the new Amsterdam city metropolitan area. Have fun here in the new Netherlands state, known as the parking lot region. Also, Governor Hochul, stop fucking taking our money. Fuck off. Go get your own money. Oh my god, all the traffic here, dude. I probably should have went down Long Beach Road from Wakina. Oh well, but again, I'm showcasing you all this traffic to give you a better understanding as to how fucked everything here is. Why did you go to the commercial road thing? It's big enough force of vehicles. Right. So basically, God, imagine this shit. Imagine if we had more parkways or instead of interstates. I should probably check the interstates too. The interstates are probably fucking cocked with fucking traffic. It's probably cocked with traffic if you think about it. Dead end. Here goes a nice bus I just saw in the distance. Again, this all fucks up nice bus service. All this shit, basically, this is also how, another factor how bus bunching could also happen. Having all these vehicles like this creates bus bunching. And bus bunching like this isn't really that good, you know. I mean, hey, if you are a city person who knows how to bike through this shit, I mean, more power to you. I mean, Godspeed for you, but for us, yeah, look at this shit. And then all this shit, plus the heat, plus people's mental, and yada, 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 basically make for road rage. And people disobeying the law and shit like this. Only to get somewhere to the same location like 10 seconds faster. And people doing that shit. Can you motherfuckers not, leave a fucking gap, please? Like, it's easy, see? Just do this. Not leave a freaking gap. Because you gotta fucking wait. Thank you, yes, thank you. The woman behind me finally does understand what I was trying to do to her. Yeah, make them wait. There, make them wait. So, let me show you exactly the traffic here too. Because it's a lot of, the clear roads are northbound traffic. Southbound traffic is completely stuffed. So, because they're all going down to the bitch. Every fucking bitch you can find in the South Shore, or even North Shore in some cases, like Sunken Meadow, are completely and utterly sacked. And if this is what's gonna happen for me going to work later today, oh my god, it's gonna be a fuck fest. Holy shit! I might as well think I might be in Florida, if anything, with all the traffic right now. Oh my god! Also, I think I'm starting to be like North now with the unnecessary unbridled rage. But hey, who am I to know? Someone really needs to be right there to hit that button so they can have more time. Honk at them, dial. Alright, so welcome to Southern Oceanside. Basically the shoppers area / giant rolling hill compost area right there. And that's a windshield wiper. Now you understand why Austin Boulevard is the size that it is now, right? Well, going northbound. Going southbound is just a shit of 2 lanes. More traffic. Yeah. You yearn for traffic, apparently. I mean, here's the thing. You know, if you're going to a metropolitan area that you know there's a bunch of traffic in that area, you should know you're going to be in the traffic that's going to induce you rage. So if you live there or born there and live through your whole life through shit like this, you should know that you shouldn't get angry. Especially when shit like this happens, because you know you're a freaking tourist spot. If you get angry at that shit, then maybe, if you're angry at all this traffic, then maybe ask your elected officials and your representatives for better funding for public transit instead of more cars. Oh, public transit sounds socialist. Sounds very socialist by public transit. No, bitch, it doesn't. It doesn't sound socialist by public transit. It means that 80% of these motherfuckers who either A, shouldn't be driving because they drive like shit, or B, are more better off on public transit to get rid of 80% of these motherfuckers, should be on transit, right? Instead of being on a personal vehicle. That doesn't mean if you want to use your personal vehicle, that doesn't mean we don't let you. It just means that if you use the bus and we allocate for more bus lanes and for more public transit funding, people would rather over time probably choose using the bus over the personal vehicle. They just have to get used to the buses, trains, rail, light rail, whatever. Public transit in general. We also got they have safety in mind, and if they try to use some kind of racial prejudice, some sort, or some kind of racial stereotypes or whatever, that they'll make their own. I'll make sure to make their own clownery known. But 2, safety is another thing we got to worry about. We got to fix on public transit, and 3, reliability, because we can't have 7 buses bus bunching all at once. Hence, bus lanes. And this road here is big enough for a fucking bus lane. Just get rid of this median and make it into like a Jersey area or whatever. Add like 2 new lanes on each side for buses. The rightmost lanes, that is. Like you see this 3rd lane right here? Make that into a bus lane, but add another lane over here, like left to the left of this lane, and same thing for the other side. This way, you don't have this issue. It's been 20 minutes, well, 19 minutes, nearly 20 minutes. We started at Freeport, by the way, like around Southern Freeport. We barely moved shit. We barely moved like 3 fucking villages. Oh, sorry, not villages, neighborhoods. As this is the Secret 6 borough of New Amsterdam. The borough of Hampstead. Or East, sort of. This is whatever. I call this county East Queens County. We were once Queens before we mercifully divorced from Queens because we're too bitchy to not be part of a city. Whatever. Basically, I call this East Queens. West Queens is Queens itself. Like Los Angeles and East Los Angeles, except the only difference is that I had a west to the actual Queens part and east to the part that we broke away from Queens. So the Queens Suffolk line was back then. Now it's Nassau Suffolk. So yeah. If anything, now it's basically the Queens line. So Queens, if theoretically the LIA would have stretched from the Queens County line would have stretched from the Midtown Tunnel all the way to Old Country Road in Old Bethpage. What's the other area right there? Old Bethpage and Cold Spring Harbor. Not Cold Spring Harbor, south of that shit. Woodbury, somewhere around there. By exit 48. That's where the Queens line would have basically all the way extended if we never divorced. And here's the thing, if that was also the case, this would be a city. And considering how much fucking urban bullshit there is here, yeah, maybe we should have been a part of the city of New Amsterdam after all, huh? You fucking... Oh my god, these freaking petty ass motherfuckers of the 1800s. Man, fuck y'all motherfuckers, great grandparents for this shit. Let me see. Child, parents. Man, fuck your grandparents for this shit, because they're probably the main motherfuckers who made this shit happen. Because at that point, if we were gonna be this urban like the city, at that point, we should have just been part of the city. Or be one just ginormous city in and of itself. See, now I understand why the speed limit is 50, though the speed limit here should really be 40, for obvious reasons. We already crossed that white line, so we can't go that way unless we go via Texas and make a left. God, now my stomach's hurting. Do I have Pepto-Bismol? Where's my cash monies? You can tell me I lost that shit too. Oh no, it's right there. I can just my cash monies. Where I'm going, there won't be any tolls, obviously, but the thing is, it depends on how long we get there, too. Because this is 2 lanes here as well, but on the other side is 3 lanes. So imagine me doing this, and I had like one more bank to do, which is this one, and I was like down to the wire, and with all this traffic, motherfucker, I'm fucking hosed. Petrol? No, $3.59. I guess it's like E85 or something like that for $2.29. I wish the petrol right now was $2.29, but no, it's fine. Country Thursday line dancing. This is supposed to say Thursday, country line dancing or country line dancing on Thursday. A place for all occasions. A place for all occasions. So can I have a murder butcher party there? Is that a good occasion? Where I can kill people and butcher them and make them into branded human meat stew? Because if you're saying for all occasions, you're basically saying for all occasions. See, this is where wording gets tricky, you know. 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Happy 4th of July. Yes, it is. Fucking hell almighty, because it is so fucking hot. It's so fucking hot, minus the sexy part. Look how slow this is. If you think this is bad, the 1-lane road on Long Beach Road on the other side is even worse. At this point, we've got half an hour to get to Long Beach at this point. And I bet you some people are going to use this road to get to Jones Beach anyway. So they see the traffic on the main parkways, so they're going to use this arterial here to get there. There, we're almost at the bank we're almost at the TD Bank in Long Beach. Oh. Oh, at least this exactly pictures how long it takes me to get to said bitch. Oh, I think someone's making a left. Oh, way right. I forgot it's also opens to 3 lanes. Red. And there's a camera here, so I'm not fucking trying to I'm not gonna fucking test it, basically. But you can definitely see where the bridge to Long Beach is. It also is the last right turn before. Actually, no, all of the street over there is the last right turn, but the last major right turn before the bridge. Before you're out the mainland of the island. And onto an island, a barrier island. Which, for reference, if you live on a barrier island, you're first to fucking die if you don't evacuate. For, say, a tsunami or a hurricane or whatever. Over here, you're second to die. The further north or south, basically, if once you're in the middle of the island, you're the last to die. Unless you're in the top hills of the North Shore. Railroad Place. Yep, for the Railroad Place for Long Island Railroad. Which is over to your right, but you can't see it. Hello, happy wanderer. Anyways, there's TD Bank in the distance. The fuck did you throw at me, you fucking cunt? I can do this. This is more so the fastest way to get around using residential streets like this. The residents don't like you doing that shit though. And I can understand why. But look at these houses in the shitty of Long Beach. Also for city, I like to call it shitty. Some can be a shitty city, but it's just how I call it. Yeah, it's still sensitive. Fucking having snobby faggot having ass. Freaking McMansion. Enough shit in here. Really, motherfucker? Really? much to get to here from Freeport. It's only 4 villages, like 4 to 5 villages away, which would normally take you about like what? Like 20 to 25 minutes from where we started. And from Roosevelt, it's going to be much more. So, yeah, there's that too. Fortuna, the East Elementary School, Long Beach, New Netherlands. And you know I'm saying that so much that the algorithm could pick that shit up, but fuck the algorithm. You know, fuck your AI, YouTube. Because go back to fucking humans, you motherfucking cunts. Faggot having, clankering having ass. Ruining the mayonnaise by being in a rush. At least he knew what he went, who was in the wrong, and at least waited for me to cross. So there's that. But fuck it, if I gotta eat, I gotta eat. And luckily, I guard up some fucking hot dog seeds. The shitty speed limit here is 40. Which is shitty speed limit. Fuck that 50. It should be 40. You fucking bitch. Oh, there goes my throat. Yeah, anyways, fucking middle lane now. Because fuck you, that's fine. Make it. You made it. Expect heavy delays. No shit, motherfucker. I see so much delays, I'm basically weeping. No shit, yeah. Because look at it's one the 4th of July weekend, the American 250 air show later that day. Fucking 100 plus degree weather for the feels like, bursting and basically sweating the fucking Atlantic Ocean. In 30 seconds, yeah, no shit. Heavy delays to the bitch. This is the Barrier Island, so no shit. Come on. Okay, we left this shitty of Long Beach, so we're now on, what's this, an area. I forgot what this place is called. I don't remember. But there's this area right here. And, yeah. School zone speed limit fucking 30. Huh. Speed limit 30 instead of speed limit 50. Who's going to school? Who's going to school now? Really? Carvel, no, Marvel. It's Marvel DC Comics ice cream. solace as to how fucking fucked everything is. I haven't checked Robert Moses, so Robert Moses, the fuck out of here, please. Let's see how fucked this person is. A bitch, that's who. Oh, the Alexis? Oh, okay, she's properly a compensating little bitch. This bitch, however, she's cool. She got a small car, so she's cool. You gotta expect heavy delays. Oh, come on, that was fucking bullshit. No wonder there's so much traffic. So, the way how I categorize a fuck light is if one, they're either basically, one light turns green and immediately the next light turns red after it turns green consecutively. So they're called fuck lights. Or two, or you just saw, I think the light just turned green and now it just turned right back to red. Compensator. Small dick compensator with that SUV, of a GMC SUV. Small dick compensator. Again, if the N69 Limited or the N51, oh, here's the thing. I would run the N69, N69 Limited, N51, N51 Limited, and the X4 buses running through here in Intra-City. And also the NM16 bus here, and NM15 the other way. Because goddamn, this place needs public transit. Those school buses do not count, and they need public transit here so fucking much badly. A good pickle would bounce. Yep, a good pickle would bounce on a dial. It's a combination of bouncing a dial by Pena and a good pickle would bounce. One of those weird, wacky state laws of corrupting it. On one of Huggy's videos on weird state laws. Let's look at this way. Just going straight like this. All right. Let's hear the AM.
Financial improprieties by numerous people with several...
Be very careful when you say that name, the beach's name you see right there. It's called Nickerson Beach. Be very careful on how you enunciate that bitch, because if you say it wrong, have fun explaining that you didn't just say the N-word.
Celebrate the spirit of America and
America specifically.
Bruce Blakeman invites you to a spectacular salute to our nation's 250th anniversary and Tweet Week, Sunday, July 5th at Eisenhower Park. Watch the U.S. Navy, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard helicopters touch down at 10 a.m. sharp in Parking Field 2. See demonstrations, meet the crews, and tour the aircraft up close. Enjoy marching band and guard performances. Admission and parking are free. Come celebrate freedom, honor our heroes, and be part of America's 250-year legacy. Sunday, July 5th at Eisenhower Park.
Oh, this time Eisenhower Park, this time Bruce Blakeman.
I'm Eduardo.
Look.
I'm Allie.
Okay.
I'm Ellen.
All right, Bruce Blakeman on Eisenhower Park. Okay. I see what you're doing there. All right. Trying to make yourself look good there, huh? Trying to make yourself look like you cater to a certain demographic, huh? All right. Eisenhower Park is a great choice. Right next to the hospital. It's pretty much close to the hospital, so if anyone gets injured, there you go.
Fans have been at MetLife or at watch parties across the city, but no viewing experience is quite like the two guys sitting in a glass box in Times Square watching every single game.
Their summer job is better than yours.
And if you're a content creator, especially like us where we're in the sports space, I don't think there's anything you can want for.
Really trying to tell the story of the World Cup from our vantage point, which is right here in the middle of Times Square.
Fuck how the World Cup is being operated here. Look, $100 for a fucking ticket? Are you fucking kidding me? A lot of other places they have their fares structured at the fare of the fucking same fare rate of their transit agency, or they make the buses or even transit free for the FIFA World Cup. And FIFA has the audacity to put censorship. You can't put brand names on the stadiums that have it. You can't, you know, you have to basically make it as bland as possible. NJNY Stadium. For God forbid we have to call it anything but NJ. Dallas Stadium. San Francisco Stadium. Fuck the fuck off, faggots of FIFA. Alright? And also you ban tailgating? Motherfucker, why? It's American tradition. And 3, MBTA and NJT. I'm looking at the both of you right now. At least with the MBTA, it's at least a little less of the price sticker. Like, I think it was in the 80s for the train to, I forgot what it was, what stadium it was, but I think it was in Ruggles, commuter rail struggles. But here, it's damn near $100. Round trip, I understand, oh yeah, divided by 2, motherfucker, it's fucking expensive no matter which one. For a 20-mile trip to the fucking, what's it called? Marshlands! Why? It's public transit for that reason too. Oh, and unfortunately, it's not price gouging too, so, because it's not a necessity. And also, they block you from Penn Station when the, like, between certain times when the fucking game is happening. What in bullshit is that? And 3, here we are on the Parkway, by the way. But 3, you're high. People have livelihoods. You can't just block them from the train. Oh, take NGT Transit. I'll take the PATH train. Those things are probably not as frequent as the fucking train sometimes. The buses maybe on some routes, yeah, are like as frequent as 2 minutes. That's good. I love that shit. But look at the traffic here. Look to my right. You see to my right? Look at the traffic. I'm not my right. Sorry, I'm so retarded. To my left. Look at the left. To my left. Look at that traffic to my left. Look at traffic where we are. I'm gonna go up north. Then we're gonna go east again. Then we're gonna go south. See if Robert Moses is cummed up as it is, and then go west. Then go up North Wanta, and then there you go. Yeah, look at all that traffic. But still, fuck you, FIFA, for trying to basically censor ads. Levi's took the approach of basically taking it with stride and making their whole new, changing the whole fucking logo to that being censored, the FIFA censorship version. Fuck you, FIFA, for your fucking communist actions of censoring shit. The only thing they kind of get rid of is the Mercedes-Benz arena in Atlanta, I think. I think it's Atlanta. Someone can correct me on that one. Because it's too much money to fucking get a whole new fucking roof when the Mercedes-Benz logo is on the fucking roof with everyone to fucking see. Yeah, they made sure to loophole that shit real good, Georgia. Good job. They may have fucked you and cummed on your Mercedes-Benz logo in the front, but God forbid they tried to do it in the other one, in the one on the roof. Anyways, here's the marshlands over here on the island.
Allergic to Skyrizi, serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, can check for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor.
Now, when I'm on this Parkway Expressway, look to your left and just look at how much traffic there is, and versus those going to Jones Beach. And look at our side too. I'll give you a minute of silence for you to check.
Dangerous, blistering temps and humidity, triggering an extreme heat
Right here.
Found Robert Moses just jammed up pretty
Wow.
much from Merrick Road and also 25A, if you want to call it that, Suffolk County, all the way out to Ocean Parkway. So expect those big delays. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels at the Hudson River crossings. Inbound George, it's now 40 to 45 upper level. Lower level can save you about 15 to 20 minutes. Outbound, we're looking at 20 to 25 upper and lower decks. And both sides of the Lincoln and Holland, 10 to 15. And then we've got the Manhattan Midtown closures, strict closures at the Garden for a big party later. 7th Avenue completely closed off, 30th up to 34th Street, and also 21st, 32nd, and 33rd Street, closing between 6th and 7th Avenues. Traffic sponsored by St. Joachim and Ann Nursing
Fuck you.
Rehabilitation Center. Jody Vale, 1010 West, 92.3 FM.
So, what did you see? If you answered a bunch of fucking traffic and delays, well, you're correct. But also, you also heard it. Robert Moses is cocked. And we're about to see that soon. So at least now we know how, now see how the traffic there is affected. Let's see, how far to 110? 18 minutes. Ain't that some fun? Up to 18 minutes. I hate my life. So if you try to go towards the Meadowbrook or Wanta to get towards Suffolk faster by Ocean Causeway, you can't. It's too much traffic. My question is, should I even show you? It's time constraints. They are time constraints. Could use. We just got a dirt charge. It's not viable for here. Though eventually the traffic pretty much kind of dies off at what's it called? At Suffolk. But if there's that much traffic on the Robert Moses side, Jesus Christ. Who knows how long that's gonna take. I'm gonna assume that much time right there is posted as the miles per hour speed limit. But look, I have more important shit to deal with, so yeah, take that as you will as for how much traffic there was, because motherfucker, there is so much traffic. Like, I'm saying, like, so much traffic you wouldn't even fucking believe it. Well, you can't cross now. All lines are white, so like solid, so like you can't. Right about now. Now you can make the turn. Never mind. Almost been an hour, by the way. Almost hit the motherfucker to your right. if anything. But yeah, there's a lot of traffic here, which begs the question: should I go and walk there, or should I go and? Obviously, I'm gonna walk there. Why would I not walk there? I'm gonna do that anyway. What I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna go to Babylon and check if the buses to Suffolk are even running. Motherfucker, am I retarded? The buses to the Robert Moses bitch. Because two things I want to do. One, I go to my house to see the house. But two, and this is the most important part, and that's to get to the fireworks for 2 America 250. Because here's the thing, I'd rather walk there than to actually take the bus there, because, or if I'm gonna take the bus there, I gotta take it like at least 5 hours before the main show begins. Because the fucking traffic's gonna be it's gonna be a fucking it's gonna be a tetrabyte of fucking bullshit. Now, there's a very inhumane way of doing this shit, and it's called breaking the law. Oh man. But you can definitely see how the traffic is getting stuffed all over on Long Island's Big 3 and the bitch routes. Yeah. I recommend you walk to the bitch at this point. Or just go and have a pool party at that point. I'm just saying. Jones Bitch, Westbury. Just to get to Anamara Market, it's going to take so long. I-287 corridor handles right now, because I also will get me to Hanamaru Market entirely. So I guess in a way we're gonna basically be riding the entirety of future I-287. See first to be expressway / New Amsterdam Metropolitan Beltway. Knowing how much traffic this would take to get to the bitch at this point with all that traffic, imagine if I-287 really was extended over to Sound and then down to here towards Jones Bitch and looping back around to get to back into the other node of 287 in Elizabeth. Yeah, let's just say this is all going to be comped on eventually if that's the case. Because while the traffic here may move nice and pretty here, when you get to the main area where all the bullshit is at, it's not ready. Because they're here for in case the beach gets so full they can't accept any more people, so the lanes will be closed for beach. Oh, that is so sad. Imagine having to go to the beach and you can't even go because it's so full. Man, it's almost like maybe we should fund public transit so that the beach doesn't get full of cars when there's so many people going. You know, having an LIRR train to the beach or a butter bus lane to the beach. You know, so for better transit accessibility, instead of, oh, bitch is closed, so we can't go. Oh my God, you must turn back now. The beach is closed. Sorry, you can't go. Oh, wouldn't it be fun for there to be a bus or public transit access so this wouldn't actually happen? Oh, there isn't? Oh, well, fuck you then, because, you know, having public transit to a place that gets so packed in the summer, you know, for seasonal service, of course, is you know, a concept too far away from any minds of great thinkers that they, you know, they make us force us onto private vehicles that are so. They even have it right there. Yeah, see, this is why I'm going over to do my leisurely shits now. Bitch, it's the fucking speed limit there. Alright, perfect. There you go. How much do you have the traffic on 287 is? 287 is. Bing's pickup for being incredibly slow at starting. Oh, I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna mash the motherfucker so you can't pass me. Matching your speed. Hey, how you doing? That's a lot of vehicles on that one. But this doesn't get you to any bitch at all. It only gets you to, like, I don't know, going northbound. Oh well. Anyways. License plate reading time. And of course there's a bitch inside, so there you go. This time. Well, hey, there's your test of the air show right there. There's little stuffs up in the air, it's your little test. Anyways. was gonna say, isn't there someone to my left? That made more sense. And I almost freaking jammed the interlock into my arm. Quest diagnostics. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that traffic is some calm. Anyways. Anyways,
$1,000 fast when you need cash right away. Albert can give you up to $10,000. Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run. I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000. Use code MULTIPLY to borrow up to $10,000. Join 1010 Wins at Salesforce 250 to celebrate our nation's 250th birthday. See and tour the tall ship from around the world in a once-in-a-generation parade up the Hudson. Get your tickets at salesforce.org/tickets. The Newswatch never stops.
someone can recall that.
This is 1010 Wins.
I'm gonna report South Shore.
92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes.
Oh, yeah, so he's
We'll give you
still nice in our meadow.
Good afternoon, 96 degrees with sunshine at 12:40. I'm Captain Rincon. Here's what's happening. It is so hot, we might not only get close to breaking a record high for the day, but we could set a record low. The real feels have been well above the century mark in some spots for hours. Street closures will soon kick in around the garden ahead of the anticipated Taylor Swift-Travis Kelce wedding that is supposed to happen tonight. The annual Hope
Ah, that's what I mean by tying the knot.
Advocates say the count should alarm every official.
Okay, so what's it? Travis Taylor? So why did I need a fucking motherfucker? That man go to the right lane. That doesn't mean brake check me. What was the thing? Oh yeah, so why did it have to close that shit for those motherfuckers? What makes them so special?
And no shortage of Jersey Shore traffic as you head south on the Garden State Parkway, passing the Driscoll Bridge and all the way down to Tension Falls and passing the PNC
So,
Park
wait,
Center by
so
the
that
117
ties all the way to
dealing
the-
with some heavy volume on Long Island. Wow, the Robert Moses Causeway is stacked heading southbound, coming down from Sunrise Highway. We do have delays on the southbound Meadowbrook in Nassau County as
The
well.
whole causeway?
Beach Road and head towards the Loop Parkway to avoid some of those slowdowns. Here's what we see on Long Island Big 3 slow eastbound.
Yeah, but to get
on the
there, you have to
LIE
get
from
through Long Beach.
Road
Why doesn't
to
it just
Glen Cove
do
Road,
too?
eastbound State Parkway, clearing a crash by New Hyde Park Road. I mean, eastbound Southern slow by Eagle Avenue heading towards the Stephen Oyster Bay. Inbound
Lucky
towards
I fucking
Washington Bridge
know.
is what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Around 20 minutes. Outbound is going to be about 35 to 40. 15 minutes round trip in the Lincoln and Holland. Look out for a crash on the westbound Grand Central Parkway in Queens right by Steinway Street. Obviously, the NBD going to be closures in Manhattan. The west side of 7th Avenue between 31st and 34th Street and West 33rd between 7th and 8th. East side of 8th Avenue between 30th and 34th Street. There's some type of wedding going on. Andre Thorough, 1010 Wins, 92.3 FM. Well, it feels like 100 degrees out there. Some places could have real feels at around 110. The low for today is 84. That could break a record too. More on the forecast with AccuWeather meteorologist John Sears.
Record high for a low.
Record, although we'll have to see if any thunderstorm does roll through later on this afternoon, this evening, because then that would drop likely below that 84-degree mark. But yeah, it's some really just impressive heat and humidity across
84 for the
region.
low.
And,
That is
dangerously
like
hot out there this
desert
afternoon,
weather.
up near 100.
took this long for Taylor Swift to have a fucking husband. She's always been having boyfriends after boyfriends. I think maybe even a girlfriend here too. But like, she's always been having like a fucking breakup after break. That's also a continuation where it was gonna continue, but not anymore. But she always kept getting breakup after breakup. But she finally probably hit it off with this one guy. Oh well.
Change plans for them. Deborah works here at
Happy for them, though.
7 Juice Bar, not far away.
Happy that they got married. Let's go. We're gonna wait about another 10 more, or like 3 to 10 more years till they break up again.
Also, yeah, it's affecting some businesses. Ours.
Literally only hundreds of yards away from the big white security tent that's in place for the arrival of wedding guests. The Oakberry Juice Bar. Miranda is the manager.
Is the barricade usually distracted? I'm like, okay, the barricade, no foot traffic, hit or miss.
There are businesses here, including O'Brien's Pub, that are saying if their business gets wiped out today and tomorrow, they're looking to Swift for compensation. Glenn Shuck, 1010 Win, 92.3 FM, 31st and 7th.
In a few minutes, there are going to start to be some street closures around the garden. Make sure to stay with us for traffic updates on the one to help you get around. Family Stein delivered a speech meant to mark America's 250th anniversary. He did so from City Hall behind George Washington's desk, as he was surrounded by naturalized citizens.
We are told that America is
That
exceptional
motherfucker's going so
because we are
fast.
richer,
What are you in a rush for?
more powerful than everyone else.
When are you gonna stop at the
truth,
same
my
light?
friend, is that America is exceptional because here, nothing is fixed into place. The frontier may be closed, we may have walked on the moon, but the work of fulfilling the values first enshrined in the Declaration of Independence, that work endures, and it belongs to us all.
The city is ringing in the 4th of July the same way it does the new year with the ball drop. 8 of them in all to mark midnight in every American time zone. The first one happened at 10 a.m. The next one is midnight our time. And then the last one is scheduled for 7 a.m. to mark midnight in American Samoa. Unlike the New Year's Eve celebration, there will be no street-level viewing event planned in Times Square for this. A house fire on Long Island. It could have been a whole lot had it not been for a hero dog.
Rocky the dog has never been aggressive before. His owner says that's how he knew something was wrong at 4 a.m.
Barking and showing his teeth to me, which he has never done, not a single time in his life has he snarled at me, and that's what got my attention to look up in the room to say what is going on.
That's when he saw the back of his house in Massapequa on fire.
Okay, fuck you. I don't give a shit. It's Massapequa. I don't give a shit. Anyways, like I said, here we are at the North Shore. Now you know how much fucking traffic there is on the South Shore. Look at the North Shore traffic here for a very much big comparison. Look at this comparison of the traffic. Much more smooth and quiet. Anyways, this is where I'll end the video. Peace. Fucking fantastic. Happy fucking 4th of July, America of 250. But fucking damn this oppressive heat wave and the fucking faggot traffic clanker shit. Yankee Doodle shite.